That's okay. I love that effort from DeMar. It's exactly what he should do.
Went right back in there. George the miss, Zubats the follow.
And then shows off his soft touch.
Keldon held to 5 points last night and just 3 rebounds. Reggie Jackson swishes the triple.
2 weapons are gone.
Morris was 5 for 5 in the first half for the Clippers. And for 3, no. George with the rebound.
And Rondo coming back to Los Angeles and with the Clippers this time. And this shot won't go. Paul George with a rebound on the man miss. And he scores with a left hand.
He didn't even have a body on him.
Told some incredible stories, and some people forget that he was instrumental in really letting Michael Jordan go. DeRozan.
That's a great job by DeMar defensively.
And Murray misses the jumper.
Can't capitalize. Haven't gotten the break going at home as much as I'd like to see. Get some easy ones in the open court, especially if you're struggling the half-court set.
Okay, missed the game last night with a sore foot. Derek White feeling it. Not this time,
A little bit of a heat check there. Exactly right.
Cassell and Šamanić getting ready to come into the game for the Spurs. Paul George and 1. The game before they came to San Antonio with 8 points and 3 of 12 shooting. Last night, he had 17 points, 6 boards, 4 assists in the Clipper win.
Throw it into Rudy in the low block and let him go to work on the little guy.
Jackson gives it up here to Paul George. George, the hard 3. Boards are 21-17 Clippers right now. They out-rebounded the Spurs by 4 last night. Paul George gets his own. Murray slapped it away, but it goes right to Jackson. Boards are 21-17 Clippers right now. They out-rebounded the Spurs by 4 last night. Paul George gets his own. Murray slapped it away, but it goes right to Jackson. Paul George gets his own. Murray slapped it away, but it goes right to Jackson. George resets at the line, then attacks and lays it in. And Jakob now with 8 on 4 buckets. George thought he got fouled, but got the basket anyway.
Riveted Paul George to the floor. No way he could react.
DeMar with 10. George had it taken away. I don't know if he was passing or shooting. Looked like he's trying to go to Zubats. DeRozan spots the corner, and Devin Vassell. Right back to Paul George. 3:10 remaining.
The baseline's got to get some help that way. Yeah.
They stay on the glass, poked away, and DeRozan finally claims the basketball. 7 straight for San Antonio. Inside, Zubats ties it. 53-49.
Looks like Keldon felt like he had to shoot the ball. I like the results.
George had it blocked by the chest of Vassell, I think.
I like the way he starts the third. He's got to keep it going.
And 21 against Charlotte with 5 of 9 from 3. Hit 13 last night. Sometimes I don't want to know what the Coyotes got. Here's Paul George. Man puts it in play to Jackson. Right back to George. He's got a lot of game. Makes it 59-56. George knocked away, got it back. George knocked away, got it back. He's holding his nose.
I don't think he was aware that Derek was.
Murray the miss. Rebound comes off Paul George.
Yeah.
Derek accidentally, a little friendly fire. Here's George for 3. And the Clippers right back at you. 61-59. And Spurs go without him for the moment. Mills on in his place. Off to DeMar. DeRozan steps out. Rims it. Rebound Paul George. Rebound Paul George. And George better get out of his hands. He's got the last 10 for the Clippers.
That's right.
Missed that one.
Surprised he missed that one.
Oh, but he knocked it away. Man, now we're saying he's got 4 officially. Better yet. Paul George over Patty Mills. Rebound DeRozan.
He's out there like this is the NHL.
Yes. White with the block. Recovered by George. Misses. And Jakob.
Out there like this is the NHL.
Yes. White with the block. Recovered by George. Misses. And Jakob.
Out there like this is the NHL.
Yes. White with the block. Recovered by George. Misses. And Jakob grabs hold of that one. Spurs need a bucket here. It's been 11-4 LA run. Keldon in the paint. Blocked again. George with 21 points, 9 rebounds. Misses. Rebound to White. DeRozan blocked by Zubac, saved by George. Here comes Batum. Derek Hood and another player, Gary Trent Jr., went to Toronto in that deal. See if the Spurs can get back on top. Under 3 minutes to go in the period. DeRozan blocked. Pirtle picks it up. Blocked by Zubac. He lost it with a slippage there. George. Spurs come up with a board. Spurs have been out rebounded by 13 in the game tonight. Rudy Gay steps through. That'll count. 7:07 to play here in the fourth. Clippers by 1, trying to add to it with Paul George. And George. 4 on the shot clock. George kicks it away. Jackson contested 3. Nothing but the bottom.
Had to stop on a dime to let that one go with the shot clock running down.
White in the paint. Paul George comes away with a loose one. 7 on the shot clock. George again in the paint. Rebound off to Murray. Murray with 18 points, 5 boards, 6 assists. Goes to work against Batum. Puts it up. Paul George looking for points 24 and 25. Academy Sports and out. Paul George looking for points 24 and 25. Academy Sports and out. Over back here. George with it. Shot clock at 10. Weaves his way to the hole again. Zubac kept it alive. Keldon Johnson finally claims it. 7 of those 18 coming here in the first 8 minutes of the fourth quarter. Paul George trying to go to Zubac and then wrestles with DeJounte, but he's having nothing to do with that. Zubac knocked away. 3 on the clock. Out front. George. Rebound, Derek White.
Didn't have enough zip or oomph on the shot.
The Spurs, again, remind you, they haven't known it. Jackson hits another 3, but you can't maintain it. Murray doing everything he could. And George, Zubac on the glass. No, misses the dunk, but a foul this time.